Number 6. So, I'm all about equity and culturally responsive teaching, but really identifying equity, culturally responsive teaching, yes, those are one-on-one things that I wholeheartedly believe in. But really understanding implicit bias that educators still need training on, and they really need to address that in their teaching. I don't see it as much, and I kind of see them as banned words. And I see the lack of interest and the lack of push for diverse curriculum, and that terrifies me when many schools are still using some outdated curriculum that don't reflect the students in their population. Some schools have struggled to implement pieces of the community in their curriculum, and that can be like, oh, how are the students going to connect or access the curriculum when they don't see themselves in it? I worry about that. Of course, there's so many language barriers. If you have not translated your documents, materials, or something, that is a huge barrier for our ELL learners and differentiated supports. If your teachers haven't had some type of SEDI, specifically designed strategies in English training, then that's another barrier. Best practices for any student reaching, having access to the curriculum. And then we have equity gaps in resources. Some schools have fewer tools, and so fewer technology, limited technology. So I know I went to one school, they were able to take home their devices, and I went to another school and the devices never went home. It just stayed at the school. Really thinking about, unless it was like an e-learning day. So really thinking about how we are providing tools and giving equal access. And then again, this is the big point, is sometimes there's cultural misunderstandings, and some of our teachers struggle to connect with students from different backgrounds, which again causes barriers in learning.